everyone. Welcome back. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Michael.
This is day 2 of our 30-day daily routine English fluency challenge. Can you believe it? We're pumped, and we hope you are too.
Yeah, welcome back, or welcome if you're new.
Exactly. Today is all about everyday language, morning to night, and making it feel fun, usable, and a little bit cheeky. We're going to practice sentences, play a few games, and of course, I will make mistakes on purpose later so you can spot them.
Ooh, the mistake challenge. I love that. But first, quick warm-up. Sophia, set the tone.
All right, everyone, stand up if you can, or at least sit tall. We're doing a warm-up with 3 simple morning sentences. I'll say each sentence twice, once normal speed, once slower, and then Michael will repeat them. After that, we want you to say them out loud 3 times each. Ready? Here we go. I wake up at 6 every morning. I wake up at 6 every morning. I make coffee and read the news. I make coffee and read the news. I check my messages before I leave. I check my messages before I leave. Okay, now you try it.
I wake up at 6 every morning. I make coffee and read the news. I check my messages before I leave.
Now, slower. I wake up at 6 every morning. I make coffee and read the news. I check my messages before.
Now you. Say it with us. I wake up at 6 every morning. I make coffee and read the news. I check my messages before I leave. Say that again, louder if you can. Don't be shy.
Fantastic! Now, Michael, your turn. Share your 3-sentence morning routine and then ask listeners to repeat.
Okay, 3 sentences about my morning. I hit snooze twice, then I get up and stretch. I make green tea and open my laptop. I listen to a podcast on my commute.
I hit snooze twice, then I get up and stretch. I make green tea and open my laptop. I listen to a podcast on my commute.
Now you, I hit snooze twice, then I get up and stretch. I make green tea and open my laptop. I listen to a podcast on my commute. Again, one more time.
Good job. Notice small verbs like hit, make, listen. They're action words. Say them out loud. Feel how they move your mouth, your rhythm. This is how fluency grows. Repetition with intention.
By the way, if any of those words are tricky, pause the episode, repeat them 5 times. Seriously, come back when you feel good about them. All right, moving on to breakfast and commuting vocabulary.
Yes, breakfast and commuting, 2 everyday topics where you can practice present simple and common collocations like grab breakfast, ride the bus, drive to work, take the train.
I'll give a list of short phrases and then use each in a sentence. Repeat after me. Grab breakfast. Grab breakfast. I usually grab breakfast on the way to work. Ride the bus. I ride the bus downtown.
Drive to work. I drive to work when it's raining. Take the subway. I take the subway because it's faster. Miss the train. Sometimes I miss the train if I'm late.
Great. Now here's a tiny pronunciation note. Grab. Make the buh sound clear. Grab breakfast, not graph. And subway. Stress the first syllable. Subway.
Also, commute, co-mute. Some learners say commute, which is okay, but the stress on the first syllable sounds most natural in everyday speech.
Okay, now a playful twist. We're going to turn commuting into a short mini story. I'll start. I missed the bus because I was looking for my headphones. Sophia, continue with one sentence.
I missed the bus because I was looking for my headphones, so I ran to the corner cafe and grabbed a cappuccino.
Then I realized I left my laptop on the kitchen table, so I went back home and took the next bus, which was crowded.
And I met a neighbor I hadn't seen in months, and we talked about weekend plans.
Okay, listeners, your turn. Make a two-sentence commuting story. Write it in the comments or say it aloud. I missed the bus because, and so, use present or past. Either is fine. We'll read a few in the next episode.
Yes, post it, tag us, and if you want feedback, include a short clip. We'll give gentle corrections and praise on our socials. Now, grammar mini quiz time.
Mini quiz. Subject-verb agreement in the present simple. Easy, but so important. I'll say a sentence and you decide, correct or incorrect. Ready?
Sentence 1. I goes to the gym every morning. Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect. The correct sentence is, I go to the gym every morning. Why? Because with I in present simple, the base verb is used. I go, you go, we go, they go.
Now, sentence 2. She make breakfast before work. Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect. It should be, she makes breakfast before work. Third person singular. He, she, it adds S or ES in the present simple.
Quick challenge. Say the correct versions aloud. I go to the gym every morning. She makes breakfast before work. Repeat each twice. Good.
One more tricky example. My friends loves coffee. Correct or incorrect?
Wrong. Because my friends is plural, you say, my friends love coffee. No S on the verb for plural subjects. These small endings make a big difference.
Okay, interactive moment. Record two sentences about your daily tasks using correct subject-verb agreement and post them. We're going to choose a few to feature and correct gently on our story. Promise, no shame, just helpful tips.
Now let's move to lunch and afternoon hobbies. People often use have lunch or eat lunch. Both are fine, but note collocations. Have lunch with coworkers, grab a sandwich, pack a lunch, order takeout.
I usually grab a sandwich on busy days, but when I have time, I eat lunch with friends, and we chat about our projects.
Here's a short dialogue practice for lunch. I'll be the coworker who invites you. Repeat after me. Do you want to grab lunch? Sure, let's go get a salad. Where should we meet? By the cafeteria at noon. Say it with expression.
Do you want to grab lunch? Sure, let's go get a salad. Where should we meet? By the cafeteria at noon. Now you try. Use your own food choices. Grab sushi, eat a burrito, order pizza, speak them out loud.
Flirty tip. Yes, we said flirty. If you're practicing social English, a light, friendly line can help you sound natural. For example, do you want to grab a coffee after work? Or, I know a great place for lunch. Want to check it out? Use a smile in your voice.
Careful though, cultural differences matter. Keep it polite and simple. Would you like to join me for lunch? Is safe and friendly. Now, describe your favorite afternoon hobby in one sentence. I'll go first. I play the guitar for 30 minutes every afternoon to clear my head. Your turn, Sophia.
I take a brisk walk and listen to music while I plan my evening. Okay, listeners, speak your hobby sentence now. Post it or record it. Use I verb for time, every day, afternoon, evening. This structure is golden.
Let's give an example set. I read for 40 minutes every evening. I practice yoga twice a week in the morning. I cook dinner and then watch a show. Try those patterns with your verbs and times.
Good. Now, evening routines and exercise. This is a great place to practice reflexive verbs and phrasal verbs. Wind down, cool down, stretch out, sip tea.
I like wind down. It's very natural. I wind down with a warm shower and a book. Short practice. Repeat after me. I wind down with a warm shower and a book. I stretch for 10 minutes after my run. I go to bed around 11.
I wind down with a warm shower and a book. I stretch for 10 minutes after my run. I go to bed around 11. Remember, go to bed, not go bed. Little prepositions can be sneaky.
Now, a small grammar note. Past versus present when talking about routine. We use present simple for routines. I jog every evening. But if it's something you did yesterday, use past. I jogged last night.
Exactly. And if you want to talk about plans in the near future, use going to or present continuous. I'm going to stretch later or I'm stretching later tonight. Both are fine depending on emphasis.
Time for a short guided exercise. Speak 3 sentences about your evening. Use times and verbs. For example, I cook dinner at 7. I watch a show for 30 minutes. I practice meditation before bed. Now you.
I'll give some variations for practice. I do yoga 3 times a week. I take a walk with my dog. I text friends and then charge my phone. Try to say each with natural rhythm. Don't rush.
Okay, intermission. Quick breathing and vocal warm-up because speaking practice also needs your body. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Now hum for a moment. Great. Ready for the game?
Yes, the mistake challenge game. I will intentionally make grammatical errors, pronunciation slips, or wrong collocations, and you, the sharp listener, must spot them. Say the correct version in the comments. I'll also give a few hints.
Sophia, you already told us earlier you'd make mistakes on purpose. I'm excited. Make it tricky.
All right, example 1. He go to the gym every Mondays. Is that correct?
Nope. Multiple errors. Correct version is, he goes to the gym every Monday. Hint, fix the verb and the time word.
Good catch, Michael. Example 2, and this is on purpose. I am go to the office by car. Sounds off, right?
Yes, the correct version, I go to the office by car. Or, if you mean soon, I am going to the office by car. Nice trap.
Okay, here's a classic Sophia mistake, but listen carefully. She loved to cook dinner in evenings. Your turn. Spot and correct it.
There are a few fixes. She loves to cook dinner in the evenings. You need S on love for third person singular. Cook is base form after to, and in the evenings is more natural with the.
Perfect. Now a pronunciation slip. I will say comfortable badly. Comfortable. Oh no. The natural pronunciation is comfortable or comfortable. depending on accent. Repeat it.
Comfortable, comfortable, comfortable.
Now for the real challenge. I'll say a whole short paragraph and deliberately include one grammar error and one collocation error. Listeners, find both and correct them in the comments. Ready? Every night, I goes to sleep early because I woke up late yesterday. I like to do homework on the sofa while I have a tea. Spot them.
Pause. Let's think. Every night I goes to sleep early should be I go to sleep early. And I like to do homework on the sofa while I have a tea. We usually say drink tea or have tea without in many contexts, but have a cup of tea is okay. Also, do homework is fine, but do my homework is common. So, corrected. Every night, I go to sleep early because I woke up late yesterday. I like to do my homework on the sofa while I drink a cup of tea. Nice!
Bravo! Keep tagging those corrections. We'll reply with explanations and praise. Now, some real-life practice segments with role plays. Michael, you be the coworker inviting someone to an evening class. I'll be the other person. We want listeners to repeat lines and switch roles.
Okay, role play. We're colleagues. I'll start. Hey, Sophia, are you interested in that evening photography class? Your reply.
That sounds fun, Michael. When does it start, and how much is it? Repeat after me, both lines. That sounds fun, Michael. When does it start, and how much is it?
Hey, Sophia, are you interested in that evening photography class? That sounds fun, Michael. When does it start, and how much is it? Now, switch roles. You be the coworker, say the first line, and I'll answer. Practice both.
Okay, listeners, multiple ways to answer. Yes, I am. It starts next Tuesday at 7. I'm not sure. How long does it run? Try both. Use contractions to sound natural.
Good tip. Contractions really make your speech flow, but practice both with and without them, so you're comfortable in formal and casual contexts.
Story time. Quick anecdote. Last week, I practiced this exact script in a cafe. I asked a stranger, "Do you take photos?" We ended up swapping tips, and now we meet for a walk and shoot every month. It started with a simple sentence.
I love that. See? Language opens doors. My anecdote? I once asked which platform is best for language exchange at a meetup, and someone recommended a little app. I half understood them, used the app, and now I'm friends with people from 3 countries. One sentence can lead to friendships.
Exactly. Small talk matters. Let's practice small talk lines you can use during lunch or a commute. I'll say a line and you repeat. How was your weekend? What do you usually do after work? Have you tried the new cafe on Elm Street?
How was your weekend? What do you usually do after work? Have you tried the new cafe on Elm Street? Add follow-ups. Really? Tell me more. That sounds fun. What's your favorite thing there?
How was your weekend? Good. I went hiking. Hiking? Where did you go? I went to Blue Lake.
Okay, mid-episode quiz time. We'll test listening comprehension. I'll say a short paragraph slowly. You answer 2 questions about it without pausing the episode, then check your answers against ours. Ready?
Ready?
Paragraph. I wake up at 7, make a quick breakfast, and catch the 8:15 bus. At work, I have meetings from 9 to noon, and I usually eat lunch with my team at 1. After work, I go to the gym and then cook dinner. Question 1. What time does the speaker catch the bus? Question 2. Who does the speaker eat lunch with?
Answers. The bus at 8:15 and they eat lunch with their team. If you got both, nice work. If not, Rewind and listen again. Listening comprehension improves dramatically if you replay and repeat sentences.
Now, a pronunciation micro drill. Focus on linking and reductions, how native-like speech joins words. I'll say, I go to the gym slowly, then in natural speed. I go to the gym. I go to the gym. Sometimes sounds like I go to the gym when spoken fast. Practice both speeds.
Try reducing want to wanna in casual speech. I wanna grab lunch. But remember, use want to in formal settings. Practice both. I want to improve my English and I wanna improve my English. Both are useful.
All right, time for another interactive segment. Describe your perfect evening routine in 3 sentences using at least one phrasal verb and one time expression. For example, I wind down with yoga at 8. I make dinner and then I watch a movie. I fall asleep around 11. Post it.
While you do that, a quick stat. Research suggests that 10 to 20 minutes of deliberate speaking practice each day leads to noticeable improvements in fluency over a few weeks. So these short exercises add up. Consistency beats marathon sessions.
Yes, little daily habits, like our challenge, are powerful. By the way, if you only have 5 minutes, speak out loud about what you did today in 3 sentences. It's high return practice.
Back to practice. Let's do an error correction live example. Michael, read the listener submission I pasted earlier. I usually eat lunch in my desk and work at 6 p.m. Then we'll correct it together.
I usually eat lunch in my desk and work at 6 p.m. Okay, correction time. Sophia?
Fix 1. I usually eat lunch at my desk, and at my desk, not in my desk. Fix 2, and work until 6 p.m. or and finish work at 6 p.m. So corrected, I usually eat lunch at my desk and finish work at 6 p.m. Simple fixes, but big clarity.
Great! Keep sending submissions like that. We love fixing them gently. Now, a mini lesson on question forms you can use in daily life. What time do you usually get up? Do you prefer coffee or tea? How often do you exercise? Practice asking and answering these.
Ask someone now, even if it's yourself, what time do you usually get up? Wait a beat, then answer out loud, I usually get up at 7. Try a follow-up. Why do you wake up at that time? It makes conversation deeper.
Fun challenge. Go outside and ask a stranger, do you know a good coffee shop around here? Use it as language practice. If you're nervous, rehearse the line 3 times before approaching. Small actions, big results.
Okay, time check. We're about 2/3 through, so let's do a quick recap and then the final interactive game and wrap. Recap, morning warm-up, breakfast/commuting vocab, grammar mini-quiz, lunch/hobbies, evening routines, mistake challenge, role plays, listening quiz, pronunciation drills, and correction practice.
We've covered a lot. Now, final game. Build my routine. We'll create a listener routine together, word by word. You comment, we read the top voted additions, and we assemble one full day routine. For now, Sophia and I will model it.
I'll start with, in the morning,
In the morning, I grab a coffee and check my emails. Sophia?
Then I commute on the subway listening to a language podcast. Michael?
At noon, I have lunch with coworkers and take a short walk. Sophia?
In the afternoon, I focus on writing and join 2 meetings. Michael?
After work, I go to the gym and cook dinner. Sophia?
In the evening, I read for 30 minutes and wind down with a warm drink. Together, I go to bed around 11. That's a full routine. Now you build one and post it.
Before we close, the mistake challenge wrap-up. Sophia, deliver one final intentional mistake and offer listeners the reward. If they spot it, we might feature them.
All right, here's the mistake. Every day I goes to the park for to run. Spot it? Go. We'll pick a listener who corrects it and feature their clip next episode.
Answers: every day I go to the park to run. Remove S on go and drop for before to run. Nice catch if you found that quickly. We'll pick a listener who corrects it and feature their clip next episode.
Amazing! Thank you so much for practicing with us. Quick reminders, post your 3-sentence morning routine, record a 2-sentence commuting story, and correct at least one mistake challenge post. Tag us at Daily Routine Fluency and use the hashtag.
Next episode, tease, we're doing restaurant dining, from ordering to polite refusals, plus vocabulary for menu items and small talk in restaurants. You're gonna love it.
One final mini practice before we go. Say out loud with confidence, I practice English every day to become more fluent. Repeat it 3 times. I practice English every day to become more fluent. I practice English every day to become more fluent.
Powerful. That's it. We are so proud of you for showing up. Small, consistent steps. See you tomorrow, day 3. Sophia?
See you guys tomorrow. Keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep tagging us. Bye for now.
Bye.